Understand what is required to apply for RCS agent as well as how to apply for the same. So before you start your RCS journey, you should have these things ready. The very first is a website. Second is email ID with website domain. Say for example your website URL is test1.com, so email must be something like maybe a@test1.com. It can be anything @test1.com, because when we apply for RCS you will have to send an email from this email ID as an outgoing email, and only then the RCS channel will get approved. After this, your website should have a contact form, or if it has a checkout page or a newsletter opt-in form. So you should have a opt-in kind of thing wherein you have a checkbox clearly mentioning that you will send your customers RCS or SMS or WhatsApp updates. Without a proper opt-in, your application will be rejected. You need to have GST certificate or Udyam Aadhaar of the brand, and whoever is the owner of this brand, if it is a private limited company or a partnership company, anyone director or anyone partners, Aadhaar or passport will be required. Also their name and number will also be required. Except that you also need to have a logo of size 224 into 224, and the max can be 50 KB. It can be a JPEG or a PNG file, and you need to give a banner image as well of this size, and it can be max of 200 KB. Please create your logo and banner before applying for the RCS application, because changing this is a manual process and takes like a week at max. So it is better that before even applying you have this ready and only then apply. Now let us see how to start your RCS application. So once you have all of these things ready, all you need to do is click on new application, and the very first page is in regards of the brand. So you will need to enter your legal brand name as per your GST certificate or Udyam Aadhaar, your website URL, your brand logo, that is the size of 224 into 224, GST or Udyam certificate, and the contact person details, and the brand email, that is anything @yourwebsite.com, with that Aadhaar or passport of the contact person. One more important thing is required: privacy policy and terms on your website. These two pages are also required. If you do not have them, you can contact your web developer to add those, and content you can easily write via any AI product. Now once you do this, we have given a functionality wherein you can also fill page by page, so you can simply save draft and continue later as well. Now once you have done this, on the next page you need to enter your RCS title. This title cannot be changed in future, so please decide accordingly. RCS description, this also cannot be changed in future, please decide accordingly. The use case of this agent, we have three use cases as an option available. First is marketing, second is transactional, and third is OTP. In case of promotion or marketing, your RCS channel can only send messages between 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. to the end user, as well as you can send maximum 4 messages to one number in a month. So if you want to send me messages from your RCS agent, and if you are using a promotional channel, you can only send me 4 messages in 1 month, and this is at agent level. It means if you want, if the customer is ready to accept, and if you want to send them multiple messages except for, you need to have multiple RCS channels. Second is transactional use case. So in case of promotional, the content can be promotional, marketing, anything that you prefer. In case of transactional, you can send information in regards of orders, notification, tickets, something of that sort. Here there is no limit and this agent can send messages 24 into 7. And third is the OTP. So you can only send OTP message 24/7 and no limit. But if your use case is promotional, please opt for the promotional option itself. This is a good enough quantum of sending 4 messages to a user in a month. And because if you send promotional messages from transactional uh, what do we say agent, then in that case your entire agent might get blocked or banned. With this you can decide your RCS theme color. Here the callers website and email buttons will become of these colors inside the agent. And then this is your RCS icon, that is again of 224, and the RCS cover image, and it has a different size. So changing these takes like a week in future, so please design it first in exact dimensions, maybe via Canva, and then upload them. Next, in the contact information, here you need to enter your phone number and the label. This will be visible to public. In the website you can also change the label of the website, visit our website, something of this sort. And then email, all these things are mandatory. You need to have your privacy policy URL and the terms and conditions URL. This should be in your same website as per that you have entered in the brand website section in the previous page. Now after this, click on the next step. Here you need to enter the opt-in URL. So what do we mean by opt-in URL? Where you have a form like this or a checkout page like this, and you have clearly given a checkbox to the user. This is mandatory. With this, you also need to give an actual message that you will send to the customer. So your message can have image, video, or PDF as header, and with that a body. And then if you want to add buttons, you can also add buttons, but this should be an original message. This should not be some dummy test or anything. This should be an actual message. Once all of this is done and ready with you and everything is correct as per your end, you need to click on submit application. Here it says that RCS applications are charged. You can connect with us to know the charges, and after this you can click on confirm submit. So once we receive your application, it goes into two level of reviews. First, we will review it. If everything is correct as per us, we will send it further to the operator, and then they will send you one email, and you need to reply to that email. So you will get an email and you need to reply to that email with the option of reply all. The email has a content something like I dash dash name, approve automations to send or create RCS messages. So that content will also come into the email. So you need to also send that email, and then after this, in around 3 to 7 days at maximum, your RCS channel will mostly get approved. Thank you.